Dear viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Ganesh Shiksha. As this channel is made for mathematics, so here you will get all the latest updates and some important discussions related to mathematics. Today I am here to discuss with you about the most important chapter triangle of class 10, and that is the part 3 of it. So before to start, those who have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it and hit the bell icon for upcoming latest updates. In this classroom video of part 3 of triangle for class 10, you will get idea about the similarity of triangles and some important examples and some theorem and its proofs. So let's start the class video. Now let us see about the criteria for similarity of triangles. Okay, so this is the criteria that how the triangles will become similar, that we know earlier also, that the two triangles are said to be similar if number 1 their corresponding angles are equal, and number 2 their corresponding sides are proportional. If these two conditions will satisfy, either of any conditions will satisfy, then the triangle will become similar. Either the angles, corresponding angles of two triangles are equal, or that the corresponding sides are also proportional. So this is the basic criteria for similarity of triangles. Now we will find the similarity criteria of two triangles. Okay, so we will find that the similarity criteria of two triangles. So these are the similarity criteria of two triangles, that it has a three case that you can see, that SSS, that the corresponding sides will be the proportional. SAS, that is side angle side, means the corresponding two sides are proportional and including angles are equal. And the third one, all three angles or any two angles, any two corresponding angles are equal, then the triangles will become similar. So these are the three similarity criteria of two triangles. Okay, so any of it you can prove. So major of the questions will apply by this third one, and where the angle both the angles will prove. If two angles are equal, then third angle of the triangle should equal. Okay, so now we'll see some examples, and from there you can learn it, that how this criteria can be used. You can see the figure is given, and in that figure you can see that triangle ABC, and there one line XY is parallel to BC is given. Also the measurement of the side AX is 3 cm, XB is 1 cm, and BC is given 6 cm. You need to find XY. Okay, so for that we need to prove that the triangle AXY, the upper part, the small triangle, and the whole triangle ABC are similar by using similarity criteria that we have discussed. So let's go for it and see that whether they are similar or not, and after similarity criteria we will prove that the triangles are similar, and then we will use the ratio of the sides, that if the triangles are similar, that you have learned that the triangles corresponding sides will be in proportion. So let's go for it. Here you can see that XY and BC are parallel. XY and BC are parallel, you can see, and AB is transversal. So that we are writing here XY parallel BC and AB is transversal. And if these two lines are parallel and AB is transversal, then this angle and this angle are corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are equal. So that we can write, therefore angle AXY equals to angle B. They are corresponding angles. So we got the corresponding angles. Okay, so now we will consider the two triangle, the AXY and triangle ABC. So in triangle AXY and triangle ABC, what we are getting? We are getting angle AXY equals to angle B, that we have got this, that the proof. And after that you can see that both angle A is common in both the triangle. Angle A equals to angle A. So we are having that angle A are common to both the triangle. So you can see that two angle property is satisfied, that the two corresponding angles are equal. So the triangle AXY is similar triangle ABC by AA. Two angle property, AA is similarity. So we got the triangles are similar, and we know if the triangles are similar, then the sides will be the proportion. We need to find XY. So XY by BC we can take. So XY by BC is equals to the values XY from this small triangle. So that for small triangle we have X by the whole triangle having AB. Now we need to find XY. So that we are writing XY by BC is given 6. AX is 3, and you can see AB is the sum of AX and BX, that is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. So that we have writing here. So from here by cross multiplication you can get XY equals to 3 into 6 by 4. That is 18 by 4 gives 4.5. So we got the answer as XY equals to 4.5 centimeter. So this is all about the answer of this question. This is very important question. It came earlier in 2005. You can see that it came earlier in 2005 also in board exam. So this is the question and the answer by using the similarity criteria of the two triangles. Let us see an example related to it. You can see the figure is given, and in that figure you can see the triangle ABC, and there one line XY is parallel to BC is given. Also the measurement of the side AX is 3 cm, XB is 1 cm, and BC is given 6 cm. You need to find XY. Okay, so for that we need to prove that the triangle AXY, the upper part, the small triangle, and the whole triangle ABC are similar by using similarity criteria that we have discussed. So let's go for it and see that whether they are similar or not, and after similarity criteria we will prove that the triangles are similar, and then we will use the ratio of the sides, that if the triangles are similar, that you have learned that the triangles corresponding sides will be in proportion. So let's go for it. Here you can see that XY and BC are parallel. XY and BC are parallel, you can see, and AB is transversal. So that we are writing here XY parallel BC and AB is transversal. And if these two lines are parallel and AB is transversal, then this angle and this angle are corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are equal. So that we can write, therefore angle AXY equals to angle B. They are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. So we got the corresponding angles. Okay, so now we will consider the two triangle, the AXY and triangle ABC. So in triangle AXY and triangle ABC, what we are getting? We are getting angle AXY equals to angle B, that we have got this, that the proof. And after that you can see that both angle A is common in both the triangle. Angle A equals to angle A. So we are having that angle A are common to both the triangle. So you can see that two angle property is satisfied, that the two corresponding angles are equal. So the triangle AXY is similar triangle ABC by AA. Two angle property, AA is similarity. So we got the triangles are similar, and we know if the triangles are similar, then the sides will be the proportion. We need to find xy. So xy by BC we can take. So xy by BC is equals to the values xy from this small triangle. So that for small triangle we have x by the whole triangle having AB. Now we need to find xy, so that we are writing xy by BC is given 6, AX is 3, and you can see AB is the sum of AX and BX, that is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. So that we have writing here. So from here by cross multiplication you can get xy equals to 3 into 6 by 4. That is 18 by 4 gives 4.5. So we got the answer as xy equals to 4.5 centimeter. So this is all about the answer of this question. This is very important question. It came earlier in 2005. You can see that it came earlier in 2005 also in board exam. So this is the question and the answer by using the similarity criteria of the two triangles. Now let us learn about the equiangular triangles. So this is the definition. Two triangles are said to be equiangular if their corresponding angles are equal. If the corresponding angles of two triangles are equal, then they are called the equiangular triangles. You can see the figure is also given, that you can see that angle A is 60, P angle is 60, angle B is 60, angle Q is 60, and also this one will be 50. This one will be 50, otherwise it is not matching. So angle A is 50, angle P is 50, angle B is 60, angle Q is 60, and angle C is 70. So angle R is also 70. So you can see that the corresponding angles of the triangles are all equal. So they are the equiangular triangles. So triangle ABC and triangle PQR both are equiangular triangles. This is one related theorem of equiangular triangles. You can see the statement, if two triangles are equiangular, then prove that the ratio of corresponding sides is same as the ratio of corresponding medians. So you need to prove that the ratio of the corresponding sides of the triangle is equals to ratio of their medians. You can see the figure that the two triangles ABC and DEF, we have taken an AP and DQ are their medians. So that we have written here that the given condition ABC and DEF are two equiangular triangles. That means all corresponding angles are equal. So angle A equals to angle D, angle B equals to angle E, and angle C equals to angle F. And AP and DQ are their medians. So these are the given conditions from the statement of the proof. And now what do we need to prove? The condition is given that the ratio of the corresponding side is same as the ratio of the corresponding median. So we are taking the side as BC and EF. So BC by EF is equals to AP by DQ you need to prove. Okay, we can take as AB and DE also. AB by DE equals to AP by DQ. All will be equal. Because we will go for the similarity of the triangles. We will prove the similarity of the triangles, and you know that if the triangles are similar, then the corresponding sides are in proportion. So whatever the side you can take will be proof. Okay, so let's go for the proof. So let us see now. That's the proof. We have earlier got that the criteria of angle. As all the corresponding angles are equal, so equiangular triangles must be similar. So here you need to write that since triangle ABC and triangle DEF are equiangular, it has given, that is the given condition. Therefore they are similar, because by the condition of the angles, because corresponding angles will be equal. You can see that A equal to D, B equal to E, C equal to F. So they are similar. And if the triangles are similar, you know that the sides are proportional. So that we are taking AB and DE, that is AB by DE equals to, we are taking the base, that is BC by EF. AB by DE equals to BC by EF. So that we have taken as condition 1. Okay. So now we have AB by DE equals to BC by EF. Okay. Now you can see that what is BC? BC will be BP plus PC, but AP is the median, so P is the midpoint. So if P is midpoint, then BP and PC parts are equal. So that means the whole BC is twice of BP. Similarly, whole EF is twice of EQ because Q is the midpoint. So that we can write here AB by DE, AB by DE equals to twice BP, because BC can be twice BP and EF can be twice EQ. Okay, because AP and DQ are the medians, so P and Q will be the midpoints of BC and EF. So here you can see both 2 will be cancelled, so it will give AB by DE equals to BP by EQ. Okay, so now we are taking the left triangles ABP and DEQ, and we will prove that these are similar. So for that these conditions are needed. So we are taking in triangle ABP and triangle DEQ. What we are getting from here? We are getting AB by DE equals to BP by EQ, that we have proved earlier. And here you can see that angle B equals to angle E. It has given angle B equals to angle E. It has given. So you can see, you can say which property are using for similarity. Yes, you know that is side angle side, because two corresponding sides and included angles we are having. So that's why we can write triangle ABP is similar triangle DEQ, that by SAS, because we are using SAS similarity. So by this similarity we got that triangles are similar. And we know that if the triangles are similar, then the corresponding sides also equal, all the corresponding sides are in the same ratio. So that we are using in ABP and in triangle DEQ, we can write that AB by DE. Therefore, we are writing here, you can write therefore AB by DE equals to, you can see that the medians are in the part, that is AP by DQ, and we are giving as condition 2. So we got two conditions, one in 1 and this is 2, and in both conditions you can see that left side LHS parts are equal, that is AB by DE, AB by DE. So both LHS parts are equal, so RHS parts will be same. So that we are writing, therefore from 1 and 2 we are having BC by EF equals to AP by DQ, and that is the proof that you need to prove. So this is all about this theorem. This is one of the important theorem also, it came earlier in exam, so that you need to follow. One of the important example related to that theorem, that the side AB, AC and median AD of triangle ABC are respectively proportional to the sides PQ, PR and median PM of the second triangle PQR. So that means AB is proportional with PQ, AC is proportional with PR and median AD is proportional with median PM. So you need to prove that the triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, that the both triangles are similar. So let's go for the proof. So whatever the given condition that we have written, AB by PQ equals to AC by PR and AD by PM as it has given, and required to prove is triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Okay, so this is the given condition and required to prove. And for the proof of this mass, we need one construction. And what will be the construction? So let us show you here that we are producing AD to the point E such that AD and DE are equal. We are producing AD to E such that AD and DE both part will be equal and joining EC. Okay, similarly to the next triangle that we are producing PM to N. We are producing PM to N such that PM equals to Mn and joining NR. Okay, so that constructions we have done, so we need to write here. So you can write it the construction that whatever we have done, that produced AD to E such that AD equals to DE, full stop, join EC. Okay, similarly produced PM to N such that PM equals to Mn join NR. We are joining NR. Okay, so let's go for the proof. So now we'll go for the proof. So whatever we need to prove, we need to prove first that the triangle ABD and triangle ECD are similar. ABD and ECD, yes, ABD and ECD, both the triangles, we need to prove that they are congruent. At first we need to prove these are congruent, and that we can prove easily. Okay, and before that we are using the names of the angles. So what are the names? As you know that the triangles, so these angles we are taking the name 1 and 2. There is also the two angles, we are taking the name as 3 and 4 for the simplicity of the proof. Okay, again we are taking these vertically opposite 5 and 6, and these are 7 and 8. So we have taken the names for the simplicity of the proof. So let's go for it. We need to prove that this triangle and these triangles are congruent. How can we prove that? So you can see in triangle ABD and triangle ECD, what we are having? We are having, you can see that AD is the median, so D is the midpoint, that is BD equals to CD. So BD equals to CD. Okay. Also you can see that the vertically opposite angle, angle 5 equals to angle 6. Okay. As well as we have got from the construction AD equals to DE. AD equals to DE. Okay. So from these conditions you can see that side angle side has proved. So therefore triangle ABD is congruent with triangle ECD, SAS property of congruency. And as the triangles are congruent, so their corresponding sides will be equal, and that corresponding sides you can see that AB and EC. So that we are writing, therefore AB equals to EC. This is from CPCT. Okay, AB equals to EC we have got from CPCT, that the property corresponding parts of congruent triangles are equal. So we got from here. Similarly, we will take the triangles from the next triangle, that is triangle PQM and triangle NRM, that we have to prove that these two triangles also congruent by this property. So there we are having in triangle PQM and triangle NRM, we are having the same part. QM equal to RM. QM equals to RM. Okay. Angle 7 and 8 both are vertically opposite, so they will be equal. As well as PM equal to MN, as earlier we have constructed. So both the triangles are congruent again. So triangle PQM is congruent triangle NRM again by SAS. Okay, so therefore by CPCT we can take it also PQ equals to NR. PQ equals to NR. So we got from CPCT also PQ equals to NR. Clear? So we got these two parts from the CPCT. Now we have given that AB by PQ equals to AC by PR equals to AD by PM. Okay, AB by PQ equals to AC by PR equals to AD by PM, and there we can use it. You can see that what is AD? AD is the half of AE because AD and DE are equal. Okay, so that part we can write it here, that AB by PQ equals to AC by PR equals to AD by PM. We had AD by PM. We are having AD by PM. So we can multiply twice AD, and this is also twice PM. We can multiply both the numerator and denominator with 2. And you can see what is 2AD. 2AD means AE. 2PM means PN. So we can write it from here AE by PN. Okay, so we got AB by PQ, AC by PR and AE by PN. These three pair of ratios are equal. Okay, so the ratios of these corresponding parts. So you can see from the figure which triangles we are considering. AB by PQ, AC by PR and AE by PN. Okay, so we are having this. So that means we have got the triangle AEC and triangle PNR, both are similar by SSS property. Okay, so that we can use it. So here we are using that because we have AB equals to EC and PQ equals to NR. So AB by PQ can be replaced as EC by NR. So that we are writing. So EC by NR equals to AC by PR equals to AE by PN. You can see EC by NR, AC by PR and whole AE by PN. So the three corresponding sides are in same ratio. So therefore from here we can write triangle AEC is similar to triangle PNR. This is also SSS similarity criteria. Okay, and as these two triangles are similar, so their corresponding angles will be equal. So that means angle 1 equals to angle 3. Angle 1 equals to angle 3. Okay, so that we can write, therefore we are writing here that therefore angle 1 equals to angle 3. So we got again as angle 1 equals to angle 3 and these triangles are the part of the similar, so angle 2 equals to 4. So that we can write angle 2 equals to 4. Okay, so angle 1 and 3 are equal. Similarly angle 2 and 4 are equal. That means the whole angle A equals to whole angle P because sum of 1 and 2 is equals to sum of 3 and 4. Okay, so that we are writing there. So therefore angle 1 plus angle 2 equals to angle 3 plus angle 4. That means angle 1 plus 2 gives angle A equals to angle P. So we got angle A equals to angle P. Clear? As well as we have angle A equals to angle P, and previously also we have AB by PQ, this part from the given AB by PQ equals to AC by PR. So that we are writing AB by PQ equals to AC by PR. Okay, so you can see that two conditions we have got of this whole triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC, this AB by PQ is equals to AC by PR, that the two sides are proportional and corresponding angle in between corresponding angles are equal. So therefore triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR by SAS similarity criteria. Okay, so this is the proof that you need to prove it. So whatever you need to prove, that we have got that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. This is all about this problem. Hope you have understand this problem. This problem is one of the interesting and important problem. So like that, various questions and previous classroom videos, if you miss it, you can see in the description box as well as in the I option on the top of the list. Okay, so thank you for this class, and hope you have understand. So upcoming videos you are getting more theorems and more related problem solving of this triangle chapter. This is all about the part 3 of the triangles. Thanks for watching this classroom video of part 3 triangle. Hope you have liked this video. If you really like it, please click on the like button and also write the important comment. I need your important comment in the comment box, and also you can share it to your friends groups. Thank you for it.